Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Hatoful Boyfriend. Now when we left off last time, we had a choice. We needed to decide if we wanted to go to gym class, math class, or music class. And I stopped before I made the choice, but then I couldn't find a way to save the game. So made the choice and then I was able to pull up the save after that. So my thinking was, did not want to go to gym class. This game is reminding me a lot of being in high school, which, you know, of course, we're playing a character in high school. I kind of hated gym class. I wasn't really good at, like, I was in track, and that was fine because track is just running. But things that involve a lot of, like, coordination and skill and paying attention to balls flying around, yeah, I kind of sucked at those. So, and gym class just, I don't know, like, when I was a kid, I loved it. We'd play dodgeball and stuff and hockey, and it was great. But then in high school, it was just so very, very awkward. It's uncomfortable. You know, you're at an age where you feel like everyone's paying attention to you and you want to do well, but you're not good at it. And it's like you don't want to be picked last for a team, but I don't know. It was not much fun. There were free days were the best when our instructor would say, do whatever you want. And I had a friend of mine in that class, thankfully, and we would just walk around the gym and dribble a basketball and talk. And that counted. That was awesome. But on days when they're like, oh, we're going to play baseball. We're going to play basketball. Split into teams. It's like, oh my gosh. Please don't. The worst thing teachers can do, I hate when they say, oh, you can pick your own team. No, I can't, because I'm painfully shy, and it's hard for me to ask people to be on a team. And if I have to wait for someone else to pick me, then what if I don't get a team? What if I'm picked last? Oh, it's always so awkward. And then when you're on a team in the sport, like, even though it's just gym class, everyone wants to do good. They want their team to win, and then, like, there's no disguising that I don't have skill. If we're playing baseball and it's my turn up to bat and I miss it every time, like, oh, gym class was miserable. So we're not doing that. Math class, I liked math class, but I was a band geek. I started clarinet in 6th grade. I played it all through high school. I really loved the music. I liked being part of it. You're like right in the middle of it. Each instrument is they're playing their own pieces, and even within the instrument sections, like clarinets, there's the first piece, the second, the third, like, everyone's got their own part to play. But the way it all wraps together, it makes this whole, and you're sitting, like, right in the middle of it. You're just surrounded by the music. I loved it. So that is the class we are going to. We sang birdie melodies. Okay, so it's more like choir. It was a little tiring, but singing together is fun. And honestly, I imagine if all of your classmates are birds, singing together, they probably sing quite well. So this is how we save this little bit in the corner here. Save, load, all of that. I leveled up. I have levels. Charisma increased by 5. Oh, wow. Oh, so if I'd done gym, then what would I have gained? Like strength or something maybe? Or dexterity? I'm on receptionist duty today. Better hurry. Boring as usual. The library here doesn't seem very popular. Not enough books? It doesn't matter if people like it or not. The thing is just being in the library. Libraries are very peaceful. I love libraries. It's on the 5th floor, though, so at least the view is nice. We'll read a book. Sitting here twiddling my thumbs is bad for me. I wish someone would come ask me something. Read a book. This is like prime opportunity. This would actually be the best. You're helping out in the library. Nobody's coming there, so it's all calm and peaceful. You got it to yourself. You've got a wealth of books to pick from. Pick something that looks interesting and sit and read. Oh, perfect. There's nobody here. I wonder if it would be okay to close early. Oh, Lavinia, in the game, you need to just learn to enjoy the library. You just wait until you grow up and you have to work a job, like customer service or something, and then it's non-stop people asking you questions. You have to help people. They're not always pleasant about it. You will relish the moments when there's nobody there and it's just you in a nice empty room. I wish I could just spread my wings and fly away. Oh, now that's actually a really good point. I hadn't thought about this. If there were birds we could talk to and stuff, I would be insanely jealous of their ability to fly. Because that's gotta be just awesome. Planning to jump off the building? The window there is rather good for that, Miss Receptionist. What? Oh, is this our library bird? Nagaki, when did you... I've been here all along. Yeah, I mean, he works in the library. Come on. I never noticed. He's almost as bad as the doctor. You're thinking I have no presence, right? It's okay. I already know that. You certainly seem to like this place. Yes, is that a problem? Not at all. Come on, come up with a better answer than that. No, books are nice. There we go. They are. Why don't you join the library staff, Nagiki? You could read whatever you want. I already read whatever I want. Fair point. Touché. You shouldn't slack off, Miss Receptionist. And with that, he takes a book and is gone between the stacks. What a strange bird. He talked to us, though. I guess that's something. Ah, sitting at home is so relaxed. We live in a cave? What do we do in winter time? Oh, and this must be what we had to, like, hunt for our meal in the morning. Catching breakfast was hard. So we don't have, like, a fridge or any of the normal amenities. We just live in a cage and get to go or a cave. Tomorrow's the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Udon? Udon? It's noodles. I know it's noodles. Today's the hike. We've stopped for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Talk to... Well, this is a dating simulator, so the point is going to be, I suppose, to get to know one of these birds well and attempt to date them. Now, out of these options... So far, really, the only one... Like, Ryota's made the best impression. He's our friend. After school, he's not able to be in any clubs because he goes home to take care of his sick mother. I mean, he seems like a really nice person. So, he's kind of impressed me. Some of these other guys just seemed, like, totally full of themselves, really arrogant. I know some people... I don't watch a lot of anime, but I've seen bits here and there. And sometimes you see that kind of character that's sort of like the rich one, the noble one, the arrogant sort of one, and all the girls are, oh, he's so handsome, and he's a jerk to everybody, but somehow mysteriously inside, like, he's a good person. I don't like that kind of character. I don't buy into that. I don't buy into the idea of anyone who seems like a jerk on the outside, but they're actually really nice on the inside. Well, if you're nice on the inside, be nice on the outside too. You know, it's ridiculous to expect people to have to take all your nastiness with a grain of salt on the hope that maybe you're not actually the jerk you appear to be. No, he seems nice on the outside. He's our buddy, so we're gonna talk to him. Ryota, let's eat together. Sure, great view, huh? Huh? Is that your lunch, Lavinia? What did we bring? Yep, it's a calorie me. What? It's a pretty sad thing to bring on a picnic. No, it's not. A great man once said it's the ambrosia of the gods. Jeez, if you eat like that, you'll be dead on the roadside by the time we head back. Here, I'll share mine. Oh, well, thanks. Really? Wow, thanks, Ryota. And so I got to eat half of Ryota's lunch. His cooking is so good. How does he cook? What did he bring? So far, it seems like we've mostly met birds that are more like your plant eaters, I guess, or seeds, or I don't know, worms, whatever. We haven't really met any birds of prey. I wonder if there's going to be any eagles or anything in here. What is it? We can save the calorie meat. What is that? In case of a survival situation. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend. Okay, some more of this. Do we want more charisma? We probably want to be kind of smart. Let's go to math. We're going to avoid gym, which means we're not going to be athletic at all. No way, Am I going to do music again? I'm going to do music again. Oh, today's a music history lesson. So much thinking outside the box. I feel like I'm going to fly off the handle. Ha 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 ha. But this is what Mozart is all about, I guess. I wonder what those wigs felt like. They look like they're wearing ptarmigans on their heads. Do you seek to mock the great masters, low-born Philistine? Could you just back off and let me appreciate music in my own way, Sakuya? I was not attempting to talk to you. I guess I gained a level. I picked music because I thought, I don't know, I was hoping I wouldn't run into him. I guess I didn't really think about that in classes, if he was going to be here or not. I don't like him. I imagine you're all well aware, but... The sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Well, not much. I'm not very athletic. Sports festival season already. If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May. What are you going to do, Ryota? I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Somebody has to. So they strap the little bird legs together and they hop along in a three-legged race. But I bet it's kind of a challenge because if their legs are tied together, they'll be too close to attempt to fly, so they can't just cheat that way. Is he gonna ask me to be in a three-legged race with him? How would that even work? Do it, do it. Cool. Oko-san will handle the marathon. Indeed he will. Okay, you do it up, that's fine. You do have a lot of stamina, Oko-san. What about you, Sakuya? No, don't try to include him in conversation. You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? I don't really care. You do whatever you're gonna do. It is a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader? Haha. The general, in other words, very well. Leave it to me. Okay. I don't think that's... Let it go. Let it go. Also, the first aid team is always shorthanded, so I'm sure they could use help if anybody still can't decide. That's all for today. Ryuta's doing the three-legged race. Oko-san's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Alright, well, what are my choices? Today's the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Well, we're putting it off to the last minute, aren't we? Go to the... Never mind the sports festival. Let's just go to the library. We have to three-legged race. Can we be on Ryuta's team? I want to be tied up to a bird and try and win a race. If this, like, how big are these birds in comparison to me? Are they gigantic birds, or is he like normal little bird side and I could just run for it and pull him along with me? It seems like we'd have a good shot. Oh, are you joining us? Want to run together? I haven't found a partner yet. Absolutely. Okay. Get set. Go! Ryuta's running for both of us. Pairing up a bird and a primate might have been a bad idea. We somehow came in second anyway, though. We've brought honor to our class. So he's the stronger runner of us. First barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Wait, Lee. Yes? I don't think you did too badly. Yes? Not too... Nope, sorry, you did badly. Thanks, Kazuaki. No! Try harder next time, okay? I disappointed Mr. Nanaki. I'll have to study more from now on. With the festival and the midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but summer heat. Well, there's no holiday in the summer. It always smells kind of funny when it gets humid like this. Huh? There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuya. Yuya, what's going on? Salutations, Lavinia. Brian won his seventh Pulitzer. Congrats, Brian. He gestures at a news clipping on the staff room pinboard. It says, Brian, the first intelligent pigeon, crowned again. The first intelligent pigeon. Oh. Brian. Don't tell me you don't know who he is. Please tell me, Yuya. I think I've heard the name, but... He's the world's most famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent. And then you guys rose to power, huh? He's a very skilled and insightful writer. Does he peck away at his keyboard? He was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called the Pidgey Olympics. He's extremely influential. The name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try googling Brian Pigeon. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh, lunch is nearly over. Adieu, Lavinia. So if I actually Google Brian Pigeon, does it show me? What results do I get? Probably just a bunch of results about this game. Today is a good day. I feel like I'm shining. Wonder what I should do during break. Go to the store, the infirmary, or the cafeteria. Well, let's see what the store's got. I don't really need anything, but I think I'll go to the store. I've never really looked around there before. Wow, they got all sorts of things for sale. Though these nest building materials look like what you'd find in a human store's trash. But there are human stores. Okay. Well, so why are we living in a cave? Because if there's human stores, there's probably, like, houses, right? Maybe not. My, how mature of you, mon ami. Planning to settle down already? Well, if you called me mon ami, then... Yuya! No, that's not it. I'm still a high school student. That may be so, but you know we doves reach sexual maturity within a year of birth. Okay, Yuya. It takes humans a while longer. They do? That seems a little hasty. That aside, what are you here to buy, Yuya? Your love, of course. What? We don't really know each other that well, though. Comes on rather strong. Yuya, that's... I'm not good enough? Oh well, I'll have to try again later. That's a really weird way to express an interest in someone, Yuya. Is this how he talks to every girl he meets? I do think it's a little rude. I think that's a little rude, Yuya. To come on all strong like that and then act like I'm judging you when I'm confused by it. Come on. What is? That's sort of loose talk, like I'm a game or something. You know, that's the first time a girl's ever said that to me. Oh, great, now he's gonna be even more interested. I'm surprised. Thank you, mon ami. I'll carry this warning in my pigeon heart forever. Adieu. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend. Well, let's shake it up. I don't think we're gonna do music again. Let's take some math class. I always find myself wondering what the math we learn is good for. Ooh. And now we can draw a line perpendicular to the... Is this math class or nap time? None of these birds are excited about math. Alright, what did we gain from that? Wisdom. Today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year, too. I think I'll go make a wish. Alright. This is pretty. Wow, there are lots here already. Or any birdie I know? May mother stay healthy this year. May my stomach get better. Oh, Ryota. Can you hear the song of the stars above? May they send you happiness, mon ami. Alright, Yuya, not too concerned about that. What should I wish for? Conquer the world by force. Rule the world from the shadows. I guess well, do I want to be a famous artist? No, we'll rule the world from the shadows. If those are my choices. I wish to take the reins of power through clever schemes and rule the world from the shadows. Oh, hello. Is that you, Waitley? Mr. Nanaki. You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? Yeah, alright. Yes, please. Alright. don't want to buy into the idea that I need to be afraid walking at night, but Mr. Nanaki demonstrated some extreme sleeping on the way home, but we arrived eventually, so he wasn't even that useful. That was a nice thought he had. Your house is very rustic. Wait, yeah, it's a freaking cave. I like it this way. It's wonderful to have a place to come back to, isn't it? Wonderful indeed. Alright, you sound like there's something more to say there. What are you musing about? He looks a little sad. Sir? See you tomorrow. Don't forget your homework. He's not a romance option, is he? My teacher? That seems awfully inappropriate. And so he left, a somewhat hollow-sounding farewell echoing behind him. Or was it just my imagination? No, he did seem kinda... The way that comment was phrased, I think there's a story there. Alright, another elective day. What shall we do? Oh, wisdom went up to 16. Vitality is, I mean, 810, but I don't know if that's really good or not. We could do some more, well, charisma's the lowest. We're gonna do music again. Some charisma. I've been placed in charge of the timpani today. Last time it was the gong. Oh, so we're percussion, huh? Well, no, we sang before this, so I guess they just shake it up what they're gonna do. What am I supposed to be, the musical gorilla? Alright, more charisma. We get our finals back today. Not sure I did too well. Maybe I should have taken more math class. Waitley. Sir? Well done, you've gotten even better. Keep up the good work. Hey, hey! Yes, sir. Success! Oh, we're into July already. Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long, and sometimes it seemed short, but either way, it's summer now. I need to check all the assigned books before I go home. There will be a lot of students coming in to borrow their summer reading pretty soon. Today's the closing ceremony, so there are even fewer birds in here than usual. Am I the only one? Well, that just makes my job easier. But I'm probably not alone. I've seen this situation before. Yeah, where's he lurking? He's here somewhere. Nagaki? No reply. Maybe he's not here. Are you here, Naga? Please be quiet in the library. Hello. Rather noisy today. Did you want something? Nope, I was just wondering if you were here, so you can't sneak up on me. Of course, I'm always here. He replies from his corner in a somewhat annoyed tone of voice. Oh, the book he's holding. That's assigned reading this semester. Is it any good? Not really. I'm almost done with it. It forces its safe, ethical viewpoint on the reader, like all assigned reading. The whole concept is inane. Why force everyone to read the same books? Well, because I guess then you can talk about them, and you can learn about how to look deeper into a story. I mean, if you're going to be teaching students things about, like, symbolism and tracing a theme through a story, I mean, you got to kind of be working from the same book. If everyone's just reading whatever, how would a teacher even be able to keep up? It is pretty boring most of the time. But I guess if the point is just to encourage people to read for pleasure, then you do want to let them pick what they want to read. What do you like to read? Huh? You volunteered to work here, so you must like books. I was wondering what to read next. So you want me to recommend something? He nods. What about, well, if fantasy's an option, that's going to be what it is. I don't know what Orahato is, but Night on the Galactic Railroad sounds rather sci-fi, and that's my kind of thing too, so there we go. What about Night on the Galactic Railroad? I liked it. Too stereotypical. Oh, whatever, Nagaki. I do not like book snobs. Everyone's fine to just like whatever they like. And a story doesn't have to be great literature to be a good read. Sometimes you want to read something kind of light and fluffy. Oh, sorry. You've already read it, I imagine. Yes. Though, I liked it too. Well, then why do you have to come off with, oh, too stereotypical? I don't like when people have this attitude, because then it makes other people not really want to share and give their recommendations if everyone's going to be looking at... What's your favorite thing? And then if they're just asking not because they're genuinely curious, but because they're going to judge your answer, I mean, come on. Which I'll still give my answer anyhow. I don't care. He can judge me all he wants. All it does is make me not really like him. Although then this, well, I liked it too. Well, why couldn't you just say that from the start? And so I spent the afternoon working in the library, occasionally exchanging a word with Nagaki. Time flows slowly by. This sort of thing is nice too. It is. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation, especially when you haven't been going to gym class at all during the school year. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but that is a good point. I didn't take gym because I didn't want to. I thought, oh, gym's not any fun, but given that we live in a cave and we have to catch our breakfast, I probably should worry about that a little more. Ah, seeing the sights, huh? What is wrong with the city? What, was there some kind of apocalypse? And that's why the birds are the dominant force now? I'm assuming they're dominant. Ah, that was a good run. A true running girl's way to start vacation. I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kicks in. Where am I? Must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside. Hey, you. Alright, who is it this time? I don't know you. Where'd you come from? Who is this? It's playing almost like fight music. A sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. this sparrow rides on the scooter. It looks a little bit vintage. How cute. I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just any birdie. I'm kind of excited that we've met a female bird. It's been all male so far, hasn't it? I'm from St. Pigeonations. I was out for a run and got lost. You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of running. That's a lot of, if it's a 2-hour drive, that's an incredible amount of running. I don't think I could ever do that. So when I was in school, I was in track, and I joined cross country, and I think the most I ever ran is I ran like 8 miles one day. We had it was a practice where we were doing like an endurance thing, and that was the most I have ever run, like in a chunk at once. And it was not anything like it was probably around 2 hours-ish, but not more. Oh man, if it's a 2-hour drive, how much running? What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. That's really irresponsible, Lavinia. How are we gonna get home? If you're spending all this energy just to get out here, then... Oh man. Good thing, hopefully this person's gonna help us. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again. It's a lot of running. I like the cut of your jib. Yeah? Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on. Well, thank you. Can I get your name? The intimidating sparrow gestures at her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit, I think. Thank you. May I ask your name? Koshiba Azami. I sell takoyaki. Call me Azami. Well, thanks, Azami. Then thank you, Azami. Is she a romance option? You're a very cautious driver. Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that would be the end of both our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. Oh, have you lost someone then? There's a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate, I might get home faster by walking. Okay, so her 2 hours drive is not like a normal 2 hours drive. She just goes really slow, huh? Do you think we'll get there by dawn? Carve it into your soul. Yeah, okay. The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour. I don't know what that means because we use miles. Which is really dumb. Kilometers would make more sense. I don't know why. Like when I was a kid, they were like, "Oh, we're gonna switch over metric someday. It's gonna happen," and it's never happened. We stick to our stupid non-metric system that doesn't make sense. We're not even going that fast. Following traffic laws is part of my credo. Isn't riding tandem against the law too? That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so one or two more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this. But I'm not a bird. And so we putted along at a zombie's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. Wow. Let's be really careful the next time we run. It's still a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have the chance. Oh, what are our choices? Get a job or don't get a job? Well, we should study. And I almost want to put a priority on that because we want to do well at school. But we live in a cave and we don't make good lunches for ourselves. So maybe getting a job and having some spending money could be fairly important. I think I saw a flyer at the station hiring high school students over the summer. It was the cafe, right? Yeah, sounds good. It's beautiful in here. Look at all the birds sitting on the tree. Oh my! Pardon me, miss, but we're not open yet. I'm sorry, it distracted. Oh, Little Town of Bethlehem is on, and that really distracted me. I was not expecting Christmas music. You could come back at noon. Oh, sorry, I was here to ask about the job. The proprietor of the cafe is an extremely elegant parakeet. A true gentle bird, without a doubt. This must be what people mean when they refer to a mature attractiveness. All the students at school are young and hyper, and the most dignified birds there are the teachers. Oh, is that right? Forgive me. I'm called Urushihara Kenzaburo. Kenzaburo? I'm the owner of Torimi Cafe. I'm Waitley Lavinia. Welcome, Miss Lavinia. I hadn't expected a human. Are you going to interview me? I do not see any need to test such a wonderful young lady's desire to work here. Yeah, hired on the spot. And I believe you'll be much more capable than I at moving the boxes of coffee and tea about. No offense, but I would imagine so. I'll be glad to. After all, I am a vitality girl. I shall be relying on you for this summer then, Miss Lavinia. It's perhaps a little sudden, but could you start tomorrow? Well, I'm not doing anything else. Of course. I'm glad. I shall be waiting for you here in my cage. Tomorrow then, Miss Lavinia. All right, got us a job. Today's my first day working at Mr. Rushihara's cafe. I think I'll leave early to make a good impression. Good idea. Good morning, Miss Lavinia. Good morning, sir. Let me start by showing you where everything is. I'm sure you'll be able to remember everything soon, so please ask if you can't find something. He shows me around the cafe, explaining everything inside. The shop is small and he keeps everything very tidy, so I'll be able to remember it all. Well then, what do you think? It's very nice. I almost want to move in. Come now, it's far too plain for a young lady such as yourself. I live in a cave, dude. This is nice. Actually, compared to my house... Excuse me. Ugh, don't be Sakuya. Oh, Ryota. I saw the flyer at the station and... Oh, Rita! Lavinia, what are you doing here? A friend of yours, Miss Lavinia. Oh yes, this is Ryota. You came for the job too, Ryota? Yeah, I saw that it starts at noon, so I thought I could fit it in after my other job. Oh. But if you've already got the position, then that's that. No, you need the job more than I do. You gotta take care of your mom. Mr. Rushihara, could you use 2 people? Sadly, my cage is too small to have that much work to do. This cage. I should give the job to Ryota. Mr. Urushihara, do you think you could take Ryota instead of me? Lavinia? No, dude, you need it. You're trying to support your mom, you need an extra, you're gonna pick up another job in addition to your first job, like... I'll be alright in my cave. I don't see why not, but... I don't really need the job, but Ryota does. Don't worry, he's a hard worker. Are you sure, Lavinia? It's not really fair to you. Yeah, it's... I was just gonna do it to have some spending money. You actually need it. I do feel a little bad leaving on my first day, too, but... Ryota works several jobs every summer to support his mother. Mr. Urushihara is a real gentle bird, and Ryota deserves to be treated nicely. This is for the best. I agree. Yes. I know you'll do a good job, Ryota. Thanks, Lavinia. Well then. Our encounter has been as transient as a comet's tail on the horizon, but I'm glad I met you. Yeah, you're a nice guy. Please do stop by. I will always be here, Miss Lavinia. I will. Thank you, Mr. Urushihara. Ooh, and today is the local summer festival. I think I'll go with some birdie. But I'm not going to go right now. I'm going to go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back next time. We'll pick some birdie to go to the festival with.